but they're still one task. Do it well.
7-5, Texas A&M being introduced here at Reed Arena. Center Lauren Ware being introduced for the Aggies. For these Tennessee Volunteers, the 99 points a game is first in the nation. Normally we talk about the conference. We're going to talk about the nation. They are first in those turnover margin. They're plus 13. They not only force 28 turnovers, they score 39 points off those turnovers. They are the best offensive rebounding team at 22 offensive rebounds a game. So for all of those and we'll get into more of those over the course of this broadcast, what are your CC Creations keys to tonight's game?
Well, going into those offensive rebounds, they have to be one and done. One shot, it's probably going to be a three-pointer, and don't give them any second look opportunities. So Tennessee's going to take a lot of threes, but they also followed up with a lot of offensive rebounds. So one and done, and you heard Joni talk about tempo and pace a whole bunch. The Aggies have got to control it, and it's not so much they don't want to get up and down with Tennessee. They just can't come down and take shots that aren't like just the first shot. They got to make the offense work a little bit, and they need to make Tennessee's offense work more than just come down and score in the first 8 seconds. Again, the Aggies is going to be a tough ball game, but if they can go one and done and control the tempo just a little bit, they give themselves a good chance.
CC Creations, the preferred merchandise vendor of Texas A&M Athletics. Aisha Koulibaly to the floor. 12 points per game, 5 rebounds, 2.5. She does it all, and as Tapp has told us, well, you may get her in the first half, but good luck trying to keep her down for the second half as well. Brenda Pantoja, along with Batu Sissoko Stevens and Angel Kent, are our officials, and we will toss once again. 15th ranked is Tennessee. Light blue?
Yeah, they're going to have to reset. In the Summit blue. In the Summit blue.
I love this. Yeah. And the tap goes to Lauren Ware. The Aggies will shoot to the basket to our right from the Tennessee bench. Under head coach Kim Caldwell in her first season. Trying to go to 13-0 for the 7th time in history of the Volunteers, and the first time since 17-18. First shots, and on the rebound, foul on Tennessee's Z Spearman.
Again, Lauren Ware being active, and we talked about that, with Joni Taylor a little bit today. She's been very active, kind of got a rest out of that Thanksgiving break, and then going into this break, was active on the offensive boards there. Z Spearman with a push, got the foul. Aggies keep the basketball.
It is Soleil Williams who inbounds on the left baseline. Inside, Sahara Jones gets our first buckets. Left corner three. Jewel Spears bounces in. Jewel Spear, that is number 24 on the season. 31% this year, 36 for her career. Tennessee takes the lead. Soleil Williams along with Sahara Jones. Janae Kent, Lauren Ware. And with the basketball, Aisha Koulibaly.
And Tennessee's in a man-to-man, but they're going to switch on everything. They're not really concerned about it because they just want to get the ball and go.
Sahara Jones no good. Janae Kent, offensive rebound, then loses it. Tennessee the other way. Spear. On the Ann Myers-Drysdale Shooting Guard Award. Over and back. And the bad pass. Jewel Spear and Myers-Drysdale shooting a preseason watch list. And this is also what Tennessee does. Swap out 5 for 5. Very hockey-like.
I was about to say the hockey line switch. But on that first offensive possession for Tennessee after the Sahara Jones make, they came down, and you have to find somebody. You can't sit in the lane because Tennessee's running to outside of the 5 people outside that three-point line. The Aggies didn't do a good job of finding everyone and gave up the easy shot to Jewel.
Back-to-back wins for the Aggies to close out conference play to move to 7-5. In the paint, Koulibaly gives the Aggies the lead. Everything is quick, right back up the floor. Splitting 2 defenders and drawing the foul on that drive is Samara Spencer. How about Samara Spencer for the pace of this team? An assist-to-turnover ratio of nearly 4-to-1.
Yeah, again, Samara Spencer, a veteran here. She's a senior out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Spent some time at Arkansas, who also has gotten up and down the floor. You and Joni mentioned the 40 minutes of heck or whatever we're supposed to say.
Under Nolan Richardson, it was hell.
No doubt. And as Joni said, she tells that to her players. They look at her and go, ooh.
0 for 2 on the free throws, but an offensive rebound. Hollingshed. Swing along the perimeter. 3 from the right corner. Splash. Tess Darby.
They just moved that basketball again. Make that. We talked about A&M wanting to make the extra pass. They did a good job of making that extra pass right there.
11th in the SEC at 34% beyond the arc, and that's number 31 on the year. Getting behind the D, Janae Kent. Soleil Williams with the assist. Darby again, this time from the left side. Splash.
You have got to find players when you're coming down the floor. You just can't run down. You got to go find somebody in blue. And the next hockey line's already back at the scores table.
This is Sahara Jones bringing the ball into the front court with pace. Slips to Lauren Ware, who lays it in. I love the sharing of the basketball.
Absolutely, and I know Joni said she wanted to run a little shot clock, but we're getting good shots, so you can't be upset about it, and that's what she told him at shoot-around today.
9-8 Tennessee, 7:35 to play in the first. Through the key from left to right goes Spencer. Hollingshed with a screen. With the left hand, gets around Ware, can't spin it in. Last touch by Hollingshed. A&M basketball.
And that's where, you know, Samara Spencer is so effective because she can penetrate to the basketball, but you can't come off your man because they can all hit those threes. So that you make one good move, you're to the lane, and you got an opportunity. Lauren Ware really came over and just did enough to affect that shot and get it out, and it'll be Aggie basketball.
Here comes that full court press. The lob in front of the Aggie bench is Erica Moon. Moon double teamed in the backcourt. Koulibaly dribbles into the front court on the right side of the floor. Inside the arc, to her left hand and all the way to the hoop. Scoop, missed it, follow no good. Rebound, Tennessee. This is Talasia Cooper. Catch and shoot bucket. In and out, no good. Foul on Texas A&M.
But you know, that's a foul I'll take early on because you're still battling for position. You know, making sure one and done. And you can see that ball, there's 23, so 7 seconds, Andrew. They got the ball, pushed it up the floor, and got off a pretty good open shot.
And that's what I was going to say. Not just the 40 minutes of hell, but the Phoenix Suns, right? The 7 seconds or less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Left baseline inbound by Kanaya Boyd, the freshman from Las Vegas.
I mean, you talked about fun. I'm sure players love this type of, and plus, you know, there's 15 players on the bench. There's a good chance you're getting in the game.
Drive to the hoop, laid up, short, tap out, another offensive rebound in the left corner. Puckett to the left block, Cooper. Up top, Spear. And Koulibaly guards her a tad too closely.
And that's going to be Aisha's second. They got her on, that's who the foul was earlier.
6:47 to play, and AC has to sit for Texas A&M with Tennessee up 9-8.
You know, that's one of those tough fouls because I'll be honest, I think they've been letting a lot of that go early in this pre-conference.
Off the inbound, no good. Ware with the rebound. Love that inbound. The inbounder getting the return feed. That was Jewel Spear. Talia Parker left that short, and the rebound by Spear. Jewel Spear at the right side of the floor in front of the Aggie bench. Shooting to the basket to our left. Stop and go. Good job by Parker. She dishes to the left wing. Now up top, Talasia Cooper. Transfer from South Carolina. 7th in the SEC, averaging 18 points per game. 14th with 3.5 assists. In the paint, Spearman dropped it, got it back, puts it home. For her first two, she's averaging 11.5 and 6 rebounds a game and gives Tennessee the 11-8 lead.
But you know, Joni Taylor may look at that as a victory. It's a two-pointer, and they made them run 30 seconds of shot clock.
Sahara Jones stops and fires from the free throw line and bounces out. Puckett the rebound. Cooper in the wake of Spearman. Behind the back. Spearman offset left side. Off the ball.
They're going to get Puckett. Not sure what she and Sahara Jones were doing down there, but they got Puckett pushing Sahara Jones off.
Tess Darby, Jillian Hollingshed, Ruby Whitehorn. As Spearman leaves. Double teamed. Slips and threw it away. She does. Turnover. Spencer. Below the Lone Star logo at half courts. Gary Blair Court here at Reed Arena. Left elbow. Hollingshed on the right wing in front of the Aggie bench. Drive all the way to the hoop, and Spencer leaves it short. The rebound, Amir Abdur-Rahim. who has the basketball in between the circles.
Kendall Hunter's checked into the ball game for the Aggies. She and Erica Moon running the guard position right now.
Moon has it now. Foul line extended beyond the arc, left side in front of the Tennessee bench. 10 to shoot. Talia Parker along the perimeter to the right side. Hunter. 5 to shoot. Lob turned over. Spencer the other way. Running with her is Darby. Darby spins. Glass. No. Offensive rebound. Hollingshed with the left hand.
Yeah, Joni Taylor wasn't sure what that last pass from Kendall Hunter was. She was falling a little bit out of bounds, but at least give your teammates an opportunity to make that play.
13-8. And the steal, Spencer. Lob. Latham
Joni's
lays
gonna
it
have
in.
to call a timeout right there, yeah.
So forcing the turnovers. Tennessee had turned a 1-point game into now a 7-point game.
Quickly.
At 6-0 run.
Yep, absolutely. You talked about points off turnovers, there it was.
4:21 to play in our first quarter. Tennessee owns a 15-8 lead on Texas A&M. It's Aggie basketball from Learfield. I mentioned quickly in the last minute 49. What has jumped out to you in this first 5.5 minutes or so?
You know, when the Aggies had that starting 5 on the floor, they were running and getting up and down, especially finishing offensively. You know, they want to be able to finish. They're taking good shots, but then Joni had to make some subs, and they haven't handled the pressure quite as much as that first group has.
And this is a Tennessee team, almost 40 points per game off their bench. Already 10 of their 15 points are from their bench players. But it's almost like they get starters minutes. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing new. And so when you go to recruit that, you know, hey, I've got an opportunity to play. And you know, Tennessee, you still have even though this is Coach Caldwell's first year, this is her opportunity. Hey, I'm the head coach of the University of Tennessee. Oh, okay, coach, let me go talk to you. You know, and again, oh, by the way, we play up and down the floor for 94 feet.
Where do I
nonstop.
sign?
Yeah, so, you know, it's a tough situation. But again, there's good athletes. They got to love it, but doing a good job. But the Aggies have got to do a better job of shot selection and handling the ball in the backcourt.
It's a scoring drought of 3.5 minutes for the Aggies. Parker into the front court, stumbles, and as she goes, they're going to give her credit for a shot. She got into the paint and was trailed and was fouled by Kanaya Boyd.
And Joni's trying to tell him she was shooting. And I guess we're trying, yeah, we got one official saying she was shooting. But that's where Talia needs, because she got caught the first time. I think she came down and she saw it was numbers, but it still probably would have been better to pull it out. I think in that same situation there, yeah, you're going to be open, but don't always push it when it's not there.
And Parker hits the first to stop that 6-0 run. The other thing that we talk about a lot of this on the men's side, and where Wade Taylor has really gotten better, is not taking the ball too deep, where then that defense collapses on you. 1 of 2 for Talia as Talasia Cooper into the front court for Tennessee. 15-9 lead for the Volunteers with the basketball. Boyd. Spearman up top. At the free throw line, the pass on the wing is intercepted by Talia Parker. Behind the play is Puckett. Parker stops and fires from 7. Offensive rebound, Jada Malone with a follow.
You know, there, I still don't know if Talia realized that Jada was in great position, but she got closer to the basket there than Jada Malone doing what she's been doing all season with the follow.
3 straight for the Aggies after the timeout. 15-11 Tennessee.
Aggies went to a 2-3 out of that timeout also. Kind of Tennessee's hasn't recognized it yet.
Joni Taylor told us before the game, got to switch defenses throughout the entire game. Nice save by Parker. Can't get that to fall, and keep it here. The foul will be on Jewel Spear, taking down Jada Malone.
Absolutely, and again, but I like the way Talia followed that shot right there, but you made the right call. Jewel Spear, of course, a Texas kid from the colony. And so I'm sure she's got some family that has come to see her tonight.
3 years at Wake Forest for her. Last year, her first year with Tennessee, averaging 13 points. She's at 11 points this season. That right baseline inbound to Malone, who hands off to Janae Kentz. Soleil Williams on the right wing, using a Malone screen. Kick on the wing, Talia Parker. Left elbow, off the heel, and rebounded by Ruby Whitehorn. Pushing it, Whitehorn, and the C parted, and it gets blocked. Talia Parker catches it out of bounds.
And we've talked about Talia Parker's athleticism. She's probably, of all the Aggies, is going to love this type of game right now. Again, I think she might have gotten a little bit lost in the defensive transition, made up for it with her athletic ability, blocked the ball, but then was out of bounds.
Catch and shoot from the corner is short. Offensive rebound by Spencer. That three is no good off the top, deflected out of bounds. Tennessee will keep it. Tess Darby missing that three. They average nearly 38 threes per game.
I mean, if you just look at the Lady Vols, when they catch it, that ball's already in shooting position.
That shot's blocked, but it goes right to Alicia Latham.
And because they put pressure on the ball, all 5 of them attack the offensive boards. That's why they lead the country in it and do such a nice job. And everybody's got to block out. Now on the other end, the Aggies are using 4 people to get back on defense and only keeping 1 at close to the basket.
Jada Malone has that Dur-Rahim all alone underneath, off the heel, and Tess Darby with a rebound. 17-11 is Tennessee's lead with 2:20 to play in the first. Spencer gets into the paint. That baby hook is no good. Saves on the right baseline, out to Darby. Foul line extended right side. Swish. Ruby Whitehurns forced points. 20-11 Tennessee.
It's one of those things that you have got to just come down with balls. If you don't, you're in trouble because you're outnumbered the rest of the time on the defensive possession.
Side by side into the front court, Janae Kent. Looping pass, Soleil Williams. Slot left beyond the arc, 22 feet from the basket. Hard hedge, gives to Abdur-Rahim. Amira had it, lost it, gets it back, comes away with it. Soleil Williams 3 straight away. That caroms off, rebound by Tennessee, pushing up the right side. Spencer, cross-court pass. Extra pass, Hollingshed. She'll attack into the paint. Dump down low. Latham lays it in. Good patience in that left block by Latham.
They attack the basketball. Even their posts who get the ball away from the basket have the ability to put it on the floor. And then if you have to come off your man, they just do a nice little, drive and dump it off to their teammate.
It's another run. This is 7-0 for Tennessee. So a 6-0 and a 7-0 run here in the first quarter. Great look, Parker to Jada Malone.
Joni's got AC at the Aisha Coulibaly at the scores table. She knows she can't keep her on the bench even with those 2 fouls.
Tess Darby, she misses everything wide right and out of bounds. It's a gamble, isn't it?
It is, but this is the group that really was playing pretty even with the Lady Vols. And I'm still surprised. You look up, Aggies only have 3 turnovers right now, which you almost feel like they have a whole lot more, but really it's just they're the ones that are only getting that one and done shot at the other end.
So Aggies are 6 of 17 from the floor. Tennessee is 9 of 22. Tennessee has all the threes in this one, 4 of 10. Soleil Williams missing that 3 is the lone attempt for Texas A&M.
Well, I'll be happy. I'm sure Joni is too, that's all the Aggies have tried to shoot when you get caught up, because a lot of times you feel like I got to make a quick shot and a big shot.
22-13. Tennessee, the 9-point lead. Texas A&M with the ball in the final 40 seconds of this first quarter. Lauren Ware with Sahara Jones, Erica Moon, Janae Kent, and Aisha Coulibaly with 2 personal fouls. 5 to shoot. Curling. Kent all the way to the basket. Rolls in. Good strong take by Janae Kent. No more shot clock. But what does a shot clock mean to Tennessee?
Yeah, that's 3 shots to them.
That's right.
Oh, they're going to hold for 1. But this plays into Texas A&M. Aggies still in that 2-3 zone.
22-15. Tennessee, the 7-point lead. Last shot if the Lady Vols won it. Talasia Cooper using a Spearman screen. Inside the arc, shy of the free throw line. A drive by Puckett. Puckett has it blocked by Lauren Ware as the first quarter comes to a close. She's 3rd in the SEC with over 2 blocks a game, and she gets number 24 on the season, Lauren Ware.
If I'm Joni Taylor, I'm down 7, but I realize I had one of my best players on the bench for probably over 5 minutes of that first quarter, and the Aggies are still in this ball game. I'm pretty happy.
Final 4 points of that first quarter. Aggies finished strong.
Absolutely, and a block shot, I'll take that to the bench every time.
22-15, end of the first quarter. Second quarter's next. This is Aggie basketball.
It's about points off turnovers. Points on turnovers is even. It's that offensive turnovers. They have 10 second chance points to the Aggies 4. That's 6 points. We're down 7. That's really your big difference right now. Aggies got to do a better job on the defensive boards.
It will be Tennessee that gets the first possession of the second quarter. Again, shooting to the basket jar left in front of the Aggie bench. Darby into the left corner where Spencer pitch and catch on the left side of the floor. Samara Spencer. Backs out between the circles.
Still in the 2-3 zone for the Aggies.
Koulibaly. Up top. Spearman. Knocked away by Erica Moon, and a steal by the Aggie guard. Erica Moon leans in. Counted and one. The steal, the scoop, and the score by Erica Moon.
And you know, Erica Moon's been on load management this entire season. Remember, we asked Joni today, what's her limit? She said they've released her to 5 minutes per quarter. But you know, she might have played less.
Maybe.
Maybe we're going to be a little more creative. We're going to combine quarters, get her 10 straight minutes. But you kind of get the feeling Joni was going to start stretching some of these limitations out on the players so they could start believing in themselves, too.
Three-point play for Erica Moon. That's 7 straight for the Aggies, end of the first quarter into the second quarter. Spencer off the heel. Rebound, Lauren Ware, and lost it out of bounds.
Wow. Joni Taylor, I thought Lauren Ware was pushing behind too, but Joni Taylor trying to get it. Oh, I think we did. Oh, 20 seconds. I thought the official outside saw it. But
reset shot clock, yeah. So Spencer will inbound. The deep end down to Spearman. Left lane line pass, cutting to the basket, laid in. Z Spearman has 4. And on the inbound, the foul on Spencer. It's already 2 team fouls in the first 47 seconds.
Well, you know, that's another reason when you play, you know, 10, 11 players, you know what? The officials aren't going to call every foul. I mean, that's some coach's philosophy.
Front court, Sahara Jones, and she's fouled by Z Spearman.
And here we go. You know, as soon as that foul happens, here comes Jillian Hollingshead, you know, and here she comes.
Moon and Jones. Kent, Koulibaly, and Ware for the Aggies. Down 6, 24-18. Koulibaly. Offset right side, Erica Moon. Half the shot clock gone. Jones to the ball. Ware left side of the lane, and Hollingshead with a foul. That's 4 here in the second quarter.
Coach Caldwell not happy with that call, but you know, from our point of view, it looked like something knocked Lauren Ware off her spot. Again, Erica Moon gives getting her more minutes is big because she's really the only true point guard on this team. We've talked about that many times this season, and she just hasn't with that knee. They've been on load. Sahara.
Soleil Williams tapped it off, got it back, missed the layup. Talasha Cooper crossover. Over Ware. Wow. That's at the fall. How quickly impressive. Did she get up the floor?
And that crossover, and then just get it with the nice soft touch. That's tough to beat that.
Deflected out of bounds by Latham. It's one thing to be quick. It's another to be quick with the basketball, like Talasha Cooper right now.
Yeah, some people are quicker dribbling the basketball.
They are, aren't they? So comfortable. Nearly a steal. Koulibaly almost dragged the pivot foot, knocked free. Jones gets it back. 26-18. Tennessee by 8. 8:25 to play, second quarter. Aggie basketball. Shooting to the basket to our right in front of the Tennessee bench. Koulibaly comes up high, using a Ware screen. Going over that screen is Latham. Kent, she attacks. This time from the right side. 4 of her 6 points have been driving layups.
Yeah, I think Janae Kent feels like she can take that ball to the hole this ball game, and she's done a good job of it.
26-20. Tennessee with the lead. Saved on that right side. Cooper feeds Hollingshead in the paint. Whitehorn will pop a shot from there. She's got 5 here in the first half. 28-20.
Yeah, that lane's wide open when they get the ball. The Aggies double down that post play.
Average almost 18 assists a game through the Volunteers. Soleil Williams on the wing. Nearly stolen. Saved. Drive the left baseline. Janae Kent. Kick out. Koulibaly. Ball fake to her right. Half the shot clock on. Latham would not allow her to attack, and it's stolen. Cooper in transition. Dumps down low. She got Jones in the air with the patience, laid it in with the left hand. 4 for Hollingshead.
Yeah, so Soleil Williams just put that ball right in front of Cooper, and she just stripped it in front of her down here.
30-20. Tennessee by 10. 3 minutes into our second quarter here at Reed Arena. Koulibaly shy of the right elbow. At times smothering the defense, is it not? Even the half court.
Yeah, I think the pace is kind of getting to the Aggies a little bit at this point.
7 on the shot clock. Left lane line, Sahara Jones. A step through, blocked, and saved by Cooper. And numbers for Tennessee. Lob inside, Latham lays it in.
Joni already made that timeout in that first quarter. I know she may not want to, but she has to at this point. Call that second timeout.
Another blitzkrieg for Tennessee. 6 straight in the last 78 seconds. 6:37 to play in our second quarter. Tennessee's lead is 12, 32-20 over Texas A&M. It's Aggie basketball. So undefeated. And it reminds me of something that Buzz Williams likes to say when the Aggies play certain teams. And for Kim Caldwell and this Tennessee team, they do them better than we can do them. They can sustain that type of pace. They can sustain that defense. Joni was telling us before the game, we're trying to practice in 2.5-minute shifts. I get it, but Tennessee's done it since day number 1, and you really can't relax, can you?
And unfortunately, we haven't had those breaks in those 2.5 minutes. Typically in a basketball game, you don't go more than 2.5 minutes with a whistle blown, something. But there's been sometimes when every time they've gone on a run, it's been like 3.5 minutes, which, oh, that's only a minute. But that's, in Tennessee world, that's probably 3 possessions.
Boyd guards Soleil Williams in the backcourt. Double team develops right by that half-court line. Now Talia Parker, who you say is the most athletic on this Aggie team. Parker. 2 Williams between the circles, 10 on the shot clock. 5 to shoot as she backs out to the Lone Star logo. And an illegal screen on Amir Abdur-Rahim.
You know, they always try to say, oh, but sometimes the guards don't give it to stay there until they get set, or they take it to a bad angle, and then the post player has to move. You got to go shoulder to shoulder on the 2 offensive players.
Spear on the wing, directing traffic from there. Now Whitehorn. Coming up high to set a screen is Latham. Going over that screen is Williams. Shot clock single digits. Looping pass on the right wing. Latham curls. Off the heel at the end of the shot clock. Up the floor. Lob. Maybe a tad too unselfish by Kendall Hunter.
And I'm about to go. This is like maybe the best 2 possessions, defense to offense, that the Aggies have. And really, they came down, they pushed it, had the numbers, and then they just kind of just off just that little second, you know. But again, to me, that's still a sign you made them go deep in the shot clock, 1 shot, and then you were able to push it back at them. But you just have to convert that.
Boyd into the paint. Boyd kick in the right corner. Extra pass. Slot right 3 is too short and rebounded by Talia Parker. Whitehorn came up shorts. Parker, left corner, Soleil Williams. Deep rebound to Puckett. Spear, running the floor and laying it in is Whitehorn.
And that's what they do. They're doing so well is they fill those lanes. So even if somebody's ahead of them, you know, that trailer's coming, but they don't come right behind them. They're filling the lane. So even if you stop the initial break, and here comes another turnover.
Talia Parker off her foot and laid up and in and compound the error of the turnover. And an and 1 for Jewel Spear.
Yeah, Erica Moon's at the bench. Joni Taylor wants to try to get it, and she's coming back with her hockey line change right now too.
Now a 10-0 run for Tennessee in the last 3 minutes. 7 turnovers, 8 points off before this free throw by Jewel Spear. In her last 4 games, she has scored 15 or more in 3 of those. She's averaging nearly 15 points per game. 18 against Memphis, 16 against Tulsa. Joni was telling us, I asked her, did you look and see what Florida State and Iowa did? She goes, I also looked at Tulsa. A lot of coaches that she respects.
Right.
How do you defend? And it was a 2-point game at the end of the first quarter. Attack on the right wing by Boyd, and she's able to spin that in.
And she attacked Lauren Ware there again, did a nice job, but that's what the backcourt's for, right?
Bingo. That inbound is lost out of bounds. Another turnover.
And again, you give Tennessee a lot of credit for this defense. And as we see Boyd go hard to the basket, but again, she took contact to Lauren Ware, was able to stay under control and put it up high on the board and got a nice touch.
So now 12-0 run for Tennessee, 16-2 run in the last 4:40. And the deep inbound to Tess Darby. Talasia Cooper. Darby inside the arc. Hollingshead. Half the shot clock on. Free throw line, Cooper. Attacks Ware. And it falls. Talasia Cooper, 4 all in this quarter. 14 straight for Tennessee. It's now 40-20 Lady Vols.
Tennessee's made the adjustment on that Aggie zone. They're just cutting people to the middle of the zone, and because the Aggies are so spread out.
Here's Erica Moon, the three-point play early in this second quarter. With Sahara Jones, Coulibaly, Ware, and Kent. Coulibaly down the left lane line, lays it in.
Again, the Aggies spread the floor and were able to hit a cutter. What they did early, haven't done it in quite some time. That's got to be a walk.
That's what Angel Kent, she calls that from that slot position on the left wing. Good communication
by the officials.
Yep.
They both went up with, they both had their hands up, so they knew nobody was calling a foul, right, when they make that fist. Aggies were in good position.
Nice job by Janae Kent, isn't it? Forcing that travel.
She's really played a good ball game for Joni Taylor so far. Been active offensively.
To that baseline. Our St. Joseph Health injury report, AC. With that sleeve now on the left leg. She's been one of the brace brigade, right?
Early on, she was struggling with that brace because I think her legs are so muscular. It was tough for her to keep it strapped on. And there's a push on Boyd.
Boyd pushes Moon. That is foul number 5 on Tennessee. And free throws coming, and Erica Moon can set a new career high from the line.
Yeah, but this is probably some of the most minutes she's also played, and consecutively too.
2 long breaks for Texas A&M as Boyd with that foul, her second, and Moon to the line. And I think those breaks were by design, especially with this team. Just 10 deep, no Vanessa Seydoux, also part of our St. Joseph Health injury reports. First free throw. Moon's got a new high of 4. Say hello to Hue and Kindness with the official healthcare provider of Texas A&M Athletics. 1 of 2 from the line. But into that bonus early. 40-23. 3 straight for the Aggies after falling behind 40-20. 3:35 left in this second quarter. Cooper. Fade away from the paint is fouled on the way up, and Coulibaly's third.
And Joni Taylor's not happy with that at all. And you don't really see Joni Taylor get very demonstrative with officials. It looked clean from here. Angel Kent a lot closer than we are, but Joni's still having a conversation with her. Yeah, I'm not really sure what was called, though.
Not sure.
Maybe.
And that little fadeaway by Talasia Cooper. So now they're going to have to go 3.5 minutes without AC. Here's Cooper. Around and out.
You know, Joni's already used 2 of her 4 timeouts, so you know that takes that. We've already had the media timeout, so this, you know, this could be a long 3 minutes for Texas A&M if they can't get anything going.
The second of 2 for Cooper.
This is a good move, I think.
Judicious with substitutions,
yes,
right? And can you get to the line?
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, just keep working hard and attack Tennessee defense. Make the officials have to call a foul.
41-23.
Now cut to the ball. There you go.
That's what Kendall Hunter does.
Now clear out. Here comes the double team.
Into the front court. Sahara Jones above foul line extended. Kendall Hunter fakes the 3, goes behind Kent. Slot right beyond the arc, 22 feet from the basket. Crosses over, now behind the back. Threw it away on the baseline. Flaring to the wing was Kent, but Kendall Hunter threw it to where she was, not where she was going.
Yeah, Kendall Hunter did a great job of getting the ball up the floor, got the team in the offense, and then unfortunately the only person that was moving was Janae Kent because everybody else was kind of standing around watching her. But again, the Aggies need to get into that man offense once they cross half court.
Now, in fairness, it's a dead ball turnover. Allows your defense to get back, not that live ball. Whitehorn. Down the left lane line. on the wing. Shot clock single digits. Cooper gets that ball. That little leaner. She's got 7 in the quarter. Do you know she has had 7 times this season that she's had double digits in a quarter? And she's threatening that again. Up the floor, save to Leah Parker. Maybe a tad unselfish again as Lauren Ware was allowing her. Getting back is Latham, who had fallen to the deck. Half the shot clock gone. 43-23. Tennessee by 20 with 2:20 left in this second quarter. Parker feeds Ware. And that foul by Cooper will put Lauren Ware on the line.
Again, the Aggies just trying to find somebody. It looks like Soleil Williams is going to be coming back in for Kendall Hunter. They're spreading the floor, but then they're just not moving, and that's where you got to beat Tennessee. Interacting because they're going to switch, and then somebody cut to the basket. That's what they've been successful with this ball game so far.
Joni Taylor said, for lack of a better phrase, I'm going to use the Buzz Williams phrase now, predictable shots for Texas A&M. Have they taken predictable shots?
You know, honestly, for the most part, yes.
Lauren Ware misses the first free throw.
No.
77% for her.
Yeah, being, 50% from the line is not going to help you,
No.
Against a team like this.
Janae Kent goes over the back. And again, trying to keep it alive.
Yeah, that's a foul, though, honestly. Was it? Yes. Did it affect the play? No. Tennessee was going to come up with the ball.
Ball's dead, defense back, and you're trying to make something. It's like it's an unselfish play there, right?
Right.
Can you get another
But
possession?
I'm also saying maybe the officials don't call it, but that's a good point on your side. A&M wants dead balls more than anything right now. And here we get a turnover. The Aggies get the basketball, and this has been one of the most difficult parts.
Yeah.
The inbounds, but they need to be more aggressive going to catch the ball.
That's the 6th turnover on Tennessee.
If I don't know if my team was shooting free throws, if I'd even put people in the lane to get the rebound.
Because they push the ball up the floor so quickly
just
off
get back.
a miss. Gotcha.
I hate to say, I'm giving up the chance, or I'd put one, or, just.
You can't defend that free throw.
Right.
You can defend after what happens. Make or miss. Sahara Jones, left wing, swish. Sahara's at 30% this season, 43-26. Cooper in the paint. She uses that square, doesn't she? 9 in this second quarter for Talasia Cooper.
I wish she'd give a clinic to a lot of the college basketball players.
45-26. They're so aggressive by the sideline and that half court, right?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
an extra defender.
It's the old run and jump rule. If that back is to you, you're going to double team the basketball.
Talia Parker misfires, they saved by Lauren Ware. Jones traveled. She saw that opening, right? And couldn't believe it.
She thought, I'm going to take this three. Wait, and unfortunately she just made that three. I wouldn't have minded her just keeping that initial thought in there and just putting it up. Because again, the shot clock was at 8. Maybe not how you wanted to get there, but it was going down and it was an open look.
Final 70 seconds. Joni Taylor and the Aggies down 45-26. This is Cooper with 9 in this second quarter. Whitehorn from the right elbow. Pitch into the left corner. Good closeout by Janae Kent. But that extra pass off the rim a second time and off. Tennessee's Sarah Puckett out of bounds. Aggie basketball with 53 seconds left.
Tennessee has such nice. That ball just hangs on the rim, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Or even up, they get it up to the board. You just can't touch that.
And on the inbound, the foul is on Whitehorn and Talia Parker to the line.
That was a nice little, both of them kind of pushing. It was kind of a downfield pass right there. Both players were a little handsy. Whitehorn might have been a little more handsy, got called.
Yeah, she got caught. Cooper 9 in this quarter. And again, 7th in the SEC, 18 points a game. That's not the only stat, though. 3.5 assists for Cooper. And she's second in the conference with almost 3.5 steals a game. She comes in with 40 of them. Here's Parker for 2. Talia 1 for 2 from the line in the first quarter. And out no good. with you. You can't leave points on the line. And she does. She leaves 2 on that. She's 1 for 4 from the line. Whitehorn the other way. Whitehorn stop and go. Now moves back to the middle of the floor in between the circles, closer to the Lone Star logo. 40 seconds left. Bucket spins to her right. Step through to her left is a travel.
Volunteers thought she was just a step through, but I think she had kind of drugged that pivot foot to get in that position to make that.
Gonna give you a whistle. Yeah, that left pivot foot dragged. You didn't even need a replay, Tap.
I was already watching the play coming back this other end.
45-26, Sahara Jones bullies her way down the left lane line and travels. So 21.2. Tennessee held it for the final shot in the first quarter. Lauren Ware with a block. Here's Sahara Jones.
I'm sure they're going to hold it, but if they get a good shot, you know it's going to go flying up. Aggies look to be still in there.
1-3-1.
Yeah, I know they have it in their defensive arsenal.
10 seconds left. High on the right wing is Talasia Cooper. Turns down the screen. Kick. 3 right wing is good. Jules Spear with her second 3 of the game. And it comes at the end of the half to give Tennessee a 48-26 halftime lead.
You know, the Aggies really did a nice job in that first quarter, only having 3 turnovers. 8 turnovers in this quarter didn't help them at all. But again, just keeping control and not losing your head. And there was wasn't stretches, but again, I go back to, you see why Tennessee is number 15 in the country. Agreed. When they go in their runs.
Agreed. They have had runs of 6.
You know, still they did a good job with only 3 turnovers in that first quarter. They're 8 there. Honestly, if they could have cut down to just maybe having 4 or 5 that quarter, I think we're still in a little bit different ball game. But you know, it's tough to beat a team when they're 12 of 16 from the floor, you know, in a quarter.
The only Achilles heel has been 1 of 5 from the free throw line for Tennessee. But it's not like the Aggies were in a giving mood or a taking mood. They were just 3 of 9 from the line.
Yeah, that's even
first half.
Yeah, you know, again, and against a team like, and the Aggies had an opportunity to get to the free throw line early in that second quarter,
right? And
they just could not take advantage of it. Now, this first group, when this game started, I thought they played very well and got it. Aisha got those 2 quick fouls, and that kind of got us out of a little bit of that rotation. But again, the Aggies just need to calm down and realize there's no 22-point shot in there. It's going to have to be, you know, try to get it to 12 maybe by the end of the quarter and then go from there.
It's our SeatGeek second half. Second half brought to you by SeatGeek, the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of Texas A&M Athletics. Koulibaly with the 3 personal fouls. Right side of the lane, spins to the right block, counted and 1.
I would like to say she's surprisingly strong, but I mean, as long as she's played in the SEC, she should surprise no one with her strength when she gets down low. And she's got such good feet that it looks like she's off balance, but then she catches balance before you do, and then goes up strong and is able to finish with the foul.
3-point play to start this third quarter for Texas A&M.
But what I like is Joni ran a play to get Aisha the basketball coming out of halftime.
C. Spearman.
Back to man.
Whitehorn. 7 in the first half. Cooper. Too strong. Offensive rebound, Spearman. And the 6'4" travel.
Again, really, Janae Kent had pretty good position on that rebound. It's just she was outmanned on the switch. Lauren Ware did a nice job of picking up the person driving to the basket, and it was just a tough matchup down low.
Kent came back for the ball. Jules Spear knocked it over the end line. Another inbound for the Aggies. Sahara Jones doing that.
Yeah, but I want her to come back aggressively. You know, come back and almost like you're getting a rebound. Use your body to keep that defender off.
Latham comes over to double team. Sahara Jones will take the ball into the front court.
Now attack to the middle.
Instead, Koulibaly. Ware, right side of the lane. Got Spearman in the air. First 5 of the third quarter belong to the Aggies. Cooper the other way. Stop and go. Bounces out. And the rebound. Koulibaly. Sahara Jones in the front court. To Lauren Ware, left side of the lane. Pitch wide open, Soleil Williams. Left it short, but to Lauren Ware, who lays it in.
Again, go back to say, and I think Coach Caldwell's going to call a quick timeout. This first group has played Tennessee's first group even these first few minutes.
The first 7 of this third quarter belong to the Aggies. 4 for Lauren Ware, 3 for Aisha Coulibaly. And it's a 48-33 Tennessee lead with 8:44 to play in the third. This is Aggie basketball from Learfield.
I'd rather give up an easy bucket and get back the other direction than you pick up a foul.
We'll give up 2.
Yeah, to possibly get 3.
So let's see, they were looking at something during the break. Brenda Pantoja and Batu Sissoko Stevens had the headsets on and looking at the monitor. I'm not entirely sure what they were looking at.
Yeah, they didn't announce anything, and they didn't.
And like the 12th man, Valero stands ready right now. We're proud to partner with Texas A&M Athletics because together we're leading tomorrow with actions today. That's how we're changing the game right now. 48-33, Tennessee leads Texas A&M. The first 7 of this third quarter belong to the Aggies.
And it's a new 5 for the Lady Vols.
Tess Darby and Samara Spencer. 2 of the 5 on the floor. Ruby Whitehorn, and guarded too closely by Soleil Williams.
That's going to be Soleil's first, which is fine, but I know Joni's saying we got to be more aggressive, but you know, also again, you're that far away from the basket. Just play good position defense.
Spencer scoreless in that first half. And an illegal screen on Hollingshed. Her second. It's a turnover.
Yes, it is. And, you know, a good thing again because they didn't communicate real well coming through that screen. And you see how Soleil's doing a nice job. Aggies going deep
for Coulibaly. Side by side with Darby. AC lays it in. That's a Wells Fargo between the baselines. Wells Fargo, the bank of doing, and the official bank of Texas A&M Athletics. The first 9 of the quarter belong to the Aggies. Coulibaly with 5 of those 9. Good closeout by Janae Kent on Whitehorn. 10 on the shot clock. Spencer, in-out dribble. Blocked by Ware, saved by Ware, but she threw it right to Darby. Spencer left corner. It's Samara Spencer's first points. She is second in the SEC, 48% beyond the arc. She's 5th in the conference with 32 threes. Whitehorn knocks that out of bounds. All 94 feet are a chore.
Yeah, again, you know, I think if Lauren Ware had that ball over again, it'd be one of those plays where Joni Taylor would tell her, just eat it. Give us a chance to set up the defense. You know, again, she made a nice defensive play, got herself almost an opportunity. You know, but let's just eat some of these instead of giving up easy baskets like that. Make them work for it.
Bucket is in with Boyd, Spearman, Cooper, and Spear defensively for Tennessee.
Walk, they're going to call a walk.
And Sahara Jones, once it was knocked out of bounds, she could no longer run. It's a spot throw in, and she moved.
And it was that difficult spot. You know how those corners on either the sideline corner or the corner baseline, those are the most difficult places to inbound.
Out of that corner comes Spear. Talasia Cooper, 9 in the second quarter. Erica Moon saves. Coulibaly the other way in the front court. Coulibaly attacks, spin, lay it in.
They're going to call
they're going to call it travel.
Wow.
Can we stop just before the travel because that's an athletic play by AC.
I mean, we get the courtesy of rebound, but Erica Moon, great play, but she was outmanned. You know, mismatch. She was able to make the steal. Coulibaly, let's see. I still think there was a pivot foot there. One person thought it was a walk right there. That was the official right there.
Fortunately, she had the whistle. And the 3.
Hey, they left me one. They left me one from the afternoon.
And you didn't blow that whistle either.
No, I put it in my pocket.
Back-to-back threes by Spencer and Spear, and again deflected out of bounds.
And then now it's that tough. Now baseline tough angle. Now where are we? Sideline tough angle.
In front of the bench.
Now this is where if I'm Lauren Ware, take off. Take off.
because it takes Spearman with her, correct?
Yeah.
Janae Kent. 7 minutes to play, third quarter, 54-35, Tennessee. After the Aggies scored the first 9, Tennessee has responded with 6 straight. Coulibaly from the corner, where that foul is going to be called on Sarah Puckett, and this is, I'm going to say this right now, I have a problem with this call.
Both players had good position.
Right. Why is Puckett getting this? Because she had position. Now, she's not going after the ball and going after. Is it an over the back? I know it's close to an undercut. That's player safety. But I'm not so sure that you can punish Puckett for that play. That's deflected. Last touched by Sahara Jones. It's Tennessee basketball.
I don't disagree with you because, again, I think both players had position. Lauren Ware is a little more aggressive going after it than Puckett. And like I said, almost player safety more than anything.
Yeah.
But I thought both positions, nobody's happy with this call.
No.
But
Tennessee.
Sahara Jones never said a word.
No, she went right back on defense. Spearman with a screen. Cooper, steal, read beautifully by Erica Moon. Moon all the way to the hoop, lays it up and in. Offensively, defensively, new high for Erica. She's got 6. 54-37 Tennessee. Turning down the screen is Boyd. Cooper. Offensive rebound, put back, Spearman no good. Still loose, and it pinballs to Sahara Jones.
Lauren Ware battling down tough.
Jones gets a return feed from Moon. 6 minutes to play, third quarter. Sahara all the way to the hoop from the left side with the right hand.
And
she's got
back.
7.
And Tony's just, as soon as the shot goes up, she's pointing, get back.
54-39 Tennessee with 5:50 to play, third quarter. Paint, Cooper, kick, Puckett in the left corner. Out of that corner. Reset, 10 on the shot clock. Puckett slips the screen. Spear, stop and go. Blocked by Coulibaly. Tripped is Coulibaly by Spear. The defense has definitely been turned up by Texas A&M.
They went back to that man, and they fooled them a little bit with that zone early on. Then Tennessee figured out A&M's just gotten back, being aggressive. You gotta be proud of the effort this team's putting in this quarter for sure.
You saw the Erica Moon steal and score. You see Sahara Jones with that lay-in. Moon has 3 steals, 2 in this quarter.
I think Erica's kind of been a spark for this team.
Agreed. And thrown away in the backcourt. Whitehorn missed the layup. You heard her. Offensive rebound, Latham. She'll attack. Latham, Hollingshed. Spencer straight away. Hit a 3 in this quarter with Moon on her hip. Slip a pass between 2 defenders. Beautifully done, Hollingshed with the lay-in.
Yeah, that's just the respect of those three-point shooters. You can't come off of them, and you can't help on that screen and roll.
Samara Spencer, 5.5 assists per game, is 4th in the league, and Whitehorn forces a turnover.
Again, I just still wish those Aggie guards would be more aggressive. They're interchanging, they're doing things, but you just got to go hard and get yourself open. You can't just kind of jog and get there.
Coulibaly, well-deserved break. She's been a spark for the Aggies in this third quarter. Aggies 13-8 in this quarter, down 56-39. We're under 5 minutes. In-out dribble, Cooper, spin, she traveled. Did a memo go out?
Must have. Well, as long as they're going to call it both ways, we can't say too much, but I thought that was a pretty good move too there.
I've seen many more tap that have not been called. I'm going to be honest with you.
I didn't see it.
With 4:54 to play in our third quarter, Tennessee a 56-39 lead on Texas A&M. It's Aggie basketball from Learfield.
Howdy.
Hold the basketball and get in. They're getting good shots and making some.
You said something about these guards being aggressive, and it reminds me of what some players have said in the past, that teams that like to run don't always like to be run back at.
Yeah, you press a pressing team, and because again, when the Aggies have gotten a missed shot and pushed it, they usually end up with easy layups or good-looking shots. you're right, because they're not accustomed to teams doing that because you're always practicing doing it yourself and not stopping other teams from doing it to you.
Amir Abdur-Rahim along with Jada Malone, Janae Kent. Back on the floor with Erica Moon and Sahara Jones. Here's Amir Abdur-Rahim. Coming off the season best 15 against Mississippi Valley State. It will be Sahara Jones who will inbound in the backcourt to Moon. And being pressed by Spencer. You got to use all the tricks as a ball handler.
But I like that the Aggies changed up their inbound strategy, brought all 4 players in, ran 3 of them down the floor, and brought Erica Moon back to the floor by herself.
Kent above foul line extended on the left side. 8 on the shot clock. Sahara Jones above foul line extended left side. Down the right lane line. And on that drive, foul called.
Again, good communication, like you said, making sure they had the same call. Coach Caldwell, I think, is trying to say she walked before she was fouled.
Ruby Whitehorn with the foul. Her second. And there was just 2.2 left on that shot clock, so their shot clock resets.
Well, Sahara had to make something happen.
It's Tennessee's fifth.
Oh, are they saying? Oh, no. I saw 20 on the shot clock, so
I saw that reset.
I thought maybe they did, so they did call it on the floor.
First swirls home for Sahara Jones. She's got 8. Koulibaly on the bench with 9, and now Sahara joins her. 9 apiece to lead the Aggies. Cooper, lob underneath, too high, too hard, too far, too bad. 56-41. Tennessee by 15. That's her 13th turnover. Aggies with 19 points off before this one.
Pick it up.
Kent forgot it, gets it back. 56-41. 15-8 Aggies in this quarter. Jada Malone, the free throw line. She had 4 in the first quarter. Feed into the paint, deeper. Sahara Jones fouled. She's back to the line. And again, Whitehorn with the foul. Ruby's third.
Went to the high-low, but a little bit reverse high-low right there. They brought the 5-player up to the foul line, gave her the basketball, allowed Sahara Jones, the 3, to go down low and post up, and Sahara did a nice job of getting herself down there and getting fouled, getting to the line.
Where she just hit 2 free throws. Whatever happened to home roll? Not tonight.
No. I thought you were going to say whatever happened to the play-by-play announcer being quiet.
In double figures for the 9th time this season is Sahara Jones. 56-42. 14-point Tennessee lead. Boyd up top, Spearman. Back to Kanaya Boyd.
Aggies back to that zone, and there's that open spot again.
Spear inside, Spearman fouled from behind. That good to great on that extra pass.
Yep. And that's what a lot of teams don't do. They made that, get the ball, catch it in the lane. Oh, I got my shot. Well, 2 players come at me, and it's just between 2 players. Look, boom. Or, 3 players almost she got that ball between. But again, it's just that you work on that. Hey, you have a good shot, you're going to give somebody else a great shot, just like you said.
Spearman, free throw good. And what gets me, the more you play together, Tap, you know your teammates going to be there for you.
Look, I'm cutting. Be looking for me.
Yes. Well, I work with Dr. John Thornton, so I'm always saying, hey, reward the big. If the big's going to run with you. 2 of 2 from the line for Spearman, 6 for Z, 58-42. 3:45 left, third quarter. Sahara Jones into the front court. Erica Moon drives the right baseline. Pass inside, and Jada Malone powers it home. Half dozen for Jada. Quickly up the floor, the steal by Jada. She got back. Moon side by side with Cooper. Erica Moon, stop and go. Erica Moon for Malone. Oh, off the front, got it back, got it blocked, goes to the line.
And back here, and back on the backcourt, we got Sahara Jones going to congratulate Erica Moon for getting this team going. But look at Jada Malone going back and getting that. I mean, that's just straight out hustle. You don't see a lot of big girls getting back like that on defense.
But then she runs the floor
again. There she is. Comes back, gets that first shot, doesn't make it, finishes it up again.
Great job by Amira to keep that
keep it alive.
Jada's first free throw. Bounces off. So Jada scores, goes back, plays safety, and then runs the floor. I like the patience of Erica Moon as well to wait for her teammate to join her.
I think if Erica could be a game changer for this Aggie team as she continues to grow.
Well, this is nothing but confidence for her, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Now within 13 are the Aggies. 58-45 Tennessee with 3:05. Latham, right elbow. Latham nearly stolen by Moon. Spencer for three. In and out, no good. Deep rebound, Latham, and is tied up with Abdur-Rahim. The second in this quarter on Amira. Be an inbound for Tennessee.
But you know, sometimes here's the problem. I think the Aggies are turning and thinking they're boxing out. You got to go find people to box out sometimes too.
Inbound into the right corner.
Stepped on a corner. Stepped on the line, no?
Once college basketball went to that break in the three-point line, and for most shooters in this day and age, Tap, when they catch, they drop a foot.
Right.
And you don't have nearly the room that you have any longer by extending that three-point line. Terrific look at that three-point line by that corner where Sahara Jones inbounds. It's deflected, and that's all Hollingshed. Spear, straight away, Darby. No good. Rebound, Sahara Jones. 2:45 left third quarter. Push off by Sahara. She got away with it. And then the foul at half court by Hollingshed. The third on Jillian.
Aggies are going to be shooting again, but they have to. They're up to 50%. They were what, you know? They were
3 of 9 in the half. Yep.
So again, they're getting themselves opportunities to get back into this ball game.
They have held Tennessee to 10 points. Now, I know we still have 2:43 to play.
Yeah, 2:43, they could score 15 in 2 minutes.
Back to the line, Sahara Jones. She's 3 for 4 from the line in this quarter. They get 4 or 5. Spear has 11 to lead Tennessee. Jones has 11 to lead the Aggies, and now 12 to lead all scorers. 58-47.
I'll tell you what, the guy that runs the buzzer for substitutions gets a workout when Tennessee Lady Vols come to town.
Aggies have hit 5 of their last 7 from the floor. Tennessee is 1 of its last 7. Illegal screen. Latham put the leg out. Turnover, Lady Vols.
So I'll give Soleil Williams credit because she went ahead when she saw it was coming. She pushed her player out just a step. And again, that forced the knee to come out.
Latham will leave. Spearman in. Cooper. Boyd. Spear. And picking up the point, Spencer. Soleil Williams back in. With Kent. Koulibaly down the right lane line. Step through. Stumbles. Will not fall. She goes to the line.
Same play that the Aggies started this second half with. Overload one side, leave Aisha Koulibaly at the elbow on the weak side. Get her the basketball, let her make the move to the basket.
She completed a three-point play earlier in this quarter. 5 in this quarter for AC. And she can put this game in single digits. And they've done it quickly. Double figures with 10. That's now 5 straight games for Koulibaly.
Remember I said there was no such thing as a 22-point shot.
Nope.
But you could work it down to about 10 to 15, and the Aggies have done that so far.
Out 9, outscoring Tennessee 23 to 10 in this quarter. 58-49, it's a 9-point Lady Vol advantage. In and out, no good. The missed 3, and the Aggies can't contain it. Tennessee, a reset shot clock to 20.
Yeah, so Sahara Jones thought that ball was knocked out of her hand. Not that she just missed it, but the Aggies had gone back to that 2-3 zone.
2:10 left, right baseline inbound. 58-49 Tennessee. Underneath Puckett, kick out for three. And it's hit by Spear. She has 14. That is her fourth three. 2 minutes to play, 61-49. Nearly stolen. Last touch by whom? Janae Kent. It's Tennessee basketball.
And here's one of those things we're worried about. They worked it hard, got it down to 9. They got to make sure they keep it to this 9 to 12 point range.
Can't relax, right?
No, because again, sometimes you get it to that goal and then you relax just a little bit, like you said.
The inbound to Boyd with Spear between the circles. Boyd attacks, flip, no good. Spearman there. 4 straight for Tennessee. 8 now for Z Spearman. 63-49 with 1:40 to play in the third quarter. Koulibaly the catch. In the front court is Soleil Williams. 1:35 left, third quarter.
Good smart play by Soleil Williams. Let's set it up.
Foul line extended, Janae Kent right side. Sahara Jones left elbow for Williams. Trying to go inside, can't. So we'll stay along the perimeter. Jones in the right corner. Ware at the right elbow. Sahara 3 right side. Off the heel, and a box out rebound by Spear. Spencer front court for Tennessee. Spencer all the way to the basket. Stop and go. Right block, goes to her left. Pass down low, misfire to Puckett. That's the worst thing you can do to a big is that bounce pass below the knees.
But the big difference there was Sahara Jones came with her, she didn't lose her on that baseline cut, didn't come double the basketball. She went and stayed with the player, put a little more pressure on it. Ball went out of bounds.
63-49. That's the 17th Tennessee turnover. And the Aggies have 23 points off. And that's before this possession. 1 minute left. 63-49. Talia Parker attacks. What a take by Talia. First field goal. She has 3. 63-51. 12-point Tennessee lead. 45 seconds left. Puckett going over the screen. Koulibaly. Boyd on the right wing. Soleil Williams on her. Switch position. Spear wide open 3. Slot right. Banked it in. Her 5th 3. She's got 17. 66-51 Tennessee.
Now make sure you just get one shot. You don't have a turnover. Get it across.
Shot clock off. 20 seconds left. Sahara Jones. Blocked. And a foul on Spearman. Her 3rd. Saying that Spearman got Sahara Jones on the head. Here's the take by Sahara. Yes,
Yep, good call.
She did get ball.
Oh, all ball.
Elbow also got Sahara Jones at the top of the head. But as you always say, there's Sahara on the floor.
Yep.
Either on a take, dive in for a ball somewhere, Sahara Jones.
If she's on the floor, she's playing well.
Yep. And she is. How about
And she
6
didn't
of
hit
7 in this?
She didn't hit the floor first half.
No. 19 seconds left. 6 of 7 from the line just in this quarter for Sahara. Look at 7 of 8. She has 14 points. 66-52. 15 seconds left. She is digging in at half court. Sahara Jones to play defense. 10 seconds left. Spencer in the Lone Star logo. Hard hedge by Parker. Spencer down the left lane line. Foul called with 1.5 minutes. She knew she had a young player on her, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. Really, Talia Parker did almost all she could do. Really just kept moving those feet, forcing her to reverse pivot at least 3 different times. Got her there, and if she just, I think, keeps her hands straight
vertical.
up
Yep.
instead of going down,
Yep.
I think she has the opportunity to get a clean block.
Spencer missed 2 free throws in the first quarter. She is just 55% from the line.
She doesn't look long. She catches it, and that ball is gone.
A 1.5 seconds remaining. 2nd of 2 good. So the third quarter comes to a close. A quarter where the Aggies outscored Tennessee 27-19. And with the fourth quarter straight ahead, the Lady Vols a 67-53 lead on the Aggies. It's Aggie basketball from Learfield.
Adjustments, and you know, we go back. Now here's my concern. When you're down 22 and you get cut it to 9, and then, you know, we're concerned about losing a little bit of focus towards the end of that quarter. That takes a lot of energy.
Agreed.
You know,
Agreed.
Can you maintain that? Because Joni didn't sub a lot, you know, in that quarter. Again, I wouldn't have either, because you got a team rolling. You got to try to get yourselves back in this game. And so, again, the Aggies have got to keep focused. And she talked about conditioning. The word for them was focus. Each word had a, you know, finish was the F. Only one shot for, what's the other one? C was for conditioning. Yeah. You know, and so that's where this is going to play.
What they thought was a punishment, right, is now paying off for them.
Correct.
67-53. Koulibaly fell, and I guess Spear tripped her, or Spencer did.
I'm not sure. I think that might have been more of a result of seeing Koulibaly falling. You know, officials don't do that, do they? They see the result.
That is 3 on Spear, 3 on Whitehorn, 3 on Spearman, 3 on Kook, 3 on Hollingshed. Laid up and in. The first 2 of the fourth quarter belong to Lauren Ware. 8 for the game. In-out dribble.
How good have the Aggies been coming out of timeouts and quarters?
Just too deep was Ware. Spearman went right after. Oh, I like the yapping going on.
Oh, there's lots of yapping. You don't see that out of the Aggies too often. Maybe it's a good side we're going to see.
Koulibaly with her 3rd assist. That's the 13th for the Aggies.
But I go back to what I was saying is they came out of the third quarter. They scored a set play in the first. Joni said they were going to have some set plays. Came out in the fourth quarter and ran a set play and scored.
Spearman leaves that short. 8 points for Spearman. Make it 9.
Oh, a little different press here. They're putting pressure with the big player.
Spearman on the inbound.
Here it comes.
And beaten by Soleil Williams into the front court.
Thought they were going to go a little 1-2-2 and really try to trap in the corners.
68-55, Tennessee, 40 seconds in. Koulibaly beyond the arc, now to the middle of the floor. Stays on the right side of the lane. Ware, hands back off. Sahara, underneath the basket. She traveled. And that's what 6'4" Spearman will do.
It does. Sahara knew it there. But you're right. But the Aggies ran another little set play, got a good look at it. And Sahara should have probably just gone straight up that first time and taken her chances.
Turnover 20 on Texas A&M.
I'll tell you what, you look at both benches right now, you can tell who's been playing. Both teams are like, they know it's been a physical ball game.
And this is just the first conference game, Tap.
It does. Oh, so it gets easier from here, right?
Exactly. On the feed, Hollingshed and Jones. And Sahara is going to pick up the foul. Team foul apiece here in the fourth quarter. 63 seconds in. Boy, what a crafty inbound from Spencer to Whitehorn, who hits the jumper. She has 9. 70-55.
Soleil Williams, a nice job of moving. That should be a foul.
It is in the backcourt on Tess Darby.
But Soleil Williams broke to the ball and then broke away from the ball instead of just keep going and where they were just in good position. But on that inbounds play, like you said, is they ran one cutter and they knew they were going to take Lauren Ware out of that zone, and they ran another cutter right behind her who got the open look.
It's special teams in basketball. Jones swung left side, Koulibaly. 70-55 Tennessee. Koulibaly takes and lays it up and in. She attacked on the left side, lays it in. She's got 13. 70-57.
That's where Talia Parker needs to learn how to fall. She just got run over and kept her balance.
Whitehorn got Ware in the air and scores. She's in double figures with 11.
I think the officials know it's kind of maybe getting a little out of hand. They probably like this break right now. And you said a lot of yapping was going on. And we can hear a little bit of it today.
Yes, we can.
That's nice sound effects mic working.
72-57 Tennessee.
Erica Moon back in the ball game for the Aggies. They've been different when she's on the floor. Don't go to the corner, though.
Ware. Back to Jones. Sahara, half the shot clock on. Talia Parker on the take, and she is held by Latham.
Yep, they're going to give the two-hand motion. The two-hand. That's the most common call of all officials. Two hands.
In women's ball, I still haven't seen it in the men's game. But I was in Vegas. So.
Did you see anything?
There it is.
Yeah, again, but you know, Talia does a nice job going left.
And because Latham does not move her feet, it gets her in trouble immediately,
she was behind,
doesn't it?
Absolutely.
And look, the inbound, and Sahara went to move away from the ball. Parker saves. Parker in the lane. The floater is good. Aggies gets a break.
Just how they drew it up on the sidelines.
Latham, by the way, on the bench with 4 fouls. Cooper off the glass in double figures with 11.
She is the best college basketball player I've seen use the ball, or non-post player. How about that?
74-59, Tennessee. Racing in the front court, Talia gives to Coulibaly. She needed to use the square. Knocked out of bounds. Aggies will keep it.
I agree 120%. Yeah, she did again. But you saw the difference in Talia Parker?
Yes.
Gave it up instead of going up too deep. She stopped where she should have, came to a jump stop, gave the nice pass to her teammate.
That's Talia Parker, the freshman from South Grand Prairie, and painfully athletic. And boy, I just love the info. She's a sponge, just wanting to get better and better, and having the success on the floor is only going to allow that to grow. 10 on the shot clock. Ware catches, gives back to Sahara Jones. Attacks Puckett in the paint, and she is tripped. And this aggressiveness, that is now team foul 4 on Tennessee. Puckett with the foul. And there's 7:09 to play.
She's getting everybody active there. Everybody's huddling up, taking a couple of 10 seconds extra.
Right baseline inbound by Erica Moon. She finds Sahara Jones, and she hits from the right wing. Give her 16. In out dribble all the way to the hoop. Boyd, no good. Rebound Ware.
Keep it up.
And she finds Sahara Jones. Aggies down 13, 74-61.
You're at 22. Get it across. Nice.
She does to Ware, who gives to Moon in the corner. Letting it fly. Talia Parker buries the 3. 10-point game. Cooper, 12-point game, and a chance at an and one. Talia Cooper has had an answer all game for the Lady Vols.
And just what amazes me is the touch. The ball just rolls into the rim as Talia Parker just knocks down that three-pointer. But then the Lady Vols just answer right back. But Cooper just amazes me with that soft touch off the backboard, just around the rim. How come all my balls just bounce straight up and don't go anywhere?
Don't have that touch.
I know that.
Completes the three-point play. 14 for her.
Stay away from the sidelines.
3 Lady Vols in double figures. Cooper's one of them. Couple of seconds, steal. This is Cooper on defense. This is Cooper attacking. She's fouled. A chance at another and one for Talia Cooper. They turn the turnover into points.
And, but they've just put so much pressure on you. By the time you think, now they're starting to really attack that press. It was earlier, if they got the first trap, then they'd back down. Now they're coming for that second trap now, too. And the shot clock's winding. Shot clock is winding down to get it across midcourt. And the Aggies are realizing that and having to force passes stuff, and that's where the turnovers are occurring.
5 straight for Talia Cooper. 79-64, Tennessee. No good offensive rebound, Spearman. Boyd in the wake, Spearman, catch, left hand, left it short, Ware the rebound. Lauren has 10 boards now underneath the basket. Reverse layup is good for Aisha Coulibaly. 15 for AC. 79-66, Tennessee with 5:50 to play. Spencer weaves her way, high-low, inside, and well, that was at the mercy was Erica Moon on that switch, that pass inside for Spearman. But here is Coulibaly. drives that baseline, goes up and under and in.
Spearman and Ware going back at it. I think they kind of gave them both a warning right there.
AC with 15.
But you were right there. I mean, Erica Moon really had nothing else to do but foul. And I know you were talking. I was looking to see what was going on with the officials because I could see them jawing, and the officials, I heard a couple of toot, 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 toot. That's usually the sign that there's a little more going on, too.
Moon sits. That career best 6. Spearman gets 2 free throws.
Remember, she's still unlimited minutes, unfortunately.
Now the Tennessee's in the bonus. That was the 15th foul on A&M.
But how much more aggressive have the Aggies been?
Agreed. Totally agree. 2 of 2 for Spearman, who is now 5 of 6 from the line. 11 points for her, 8th time in double figures. 81-66. What do you see?
Aisha had to get it, go to the middle, and she kind of got there, but it's a little slow. Nice way to make the contact.
Sahara Jones side by side on that attack, and once she had that step on Whitehorn, that's the 4th personal on Whitehorn. Sahara pressed that issue because Whitehorn's not in position.
Yeah, by pressing that issue, I mean creating contact. But you hear about that in the NBA all the time. I mean, that's just part of the game. They create contact.
But that's not a guarding position for Whitehorn, right?
Correct.
So good for Sahara.
But let's face it, they pretty much have. Now they just took Spearman and gave her a technical foul. She's been yapping with the official for quite some time now.
Technical foul on Z Spearman.
That's going to be her 4th personal too, right?
Right, goes as a personal foul, so. 81-66.
Not sure who Joni. I'd put Sahara on the line.
I would keep Sahara on the line. It's going to be Janae Kent.
Oh, was there a person? Oh, Sahara was already shooting, right?
Well, she was, but these are dead ball free throws. This
now,
is the first, right?
Yeah. So then she could still switch it.
Well, no, Sahara will be back on the line, will she not?
No, this is the 2-shot foul. Then you shoot the technical, and then you keep the basketball. Unless they've taken that part away. I make up rules.
Splitting the pair.
Yeah, so now Janae Kent will shoot the technical.
I got you. Because they get the ball. It's not live. There is no live. The live is now on the inbound. I got you. So these are the technical free throws. Janae Kent taking those. First time at the line. The first points of the second half.
And she gets 2 technical free throws.
And the Aggies get the ball. So right now, 2 of 3 from the line. Now 3 of 4 from the line and the ball. 81-69, and Spearman on the bench with 4 personal fouls. Whitehorn on the bench with 4 personal fouls.
And it'll be the Aggies' ball right in front of us.
And that will be Abdur Rahim. Shot clock at 30 or 20.
That's what I think the officials are talking about, but I think it's a reset of the full. Because this is a brand new position.
Soleil Williams. 3 points on this already. See if the Aggies can get more. Offensive foul led with the shoulder. Janae Kent.
Yeah, that was a good call. One of the few times I was about to say earlier that they've kind of taken the charge out of the game. But again, give...
if she doesn't do this right here.
Yeah, give Spencer a lot of credit, though. She got herself in good position and forced Janae Kent, I think,
she did move her feet that time, right? Yep, instead of trying to play catch-up. But again, really a bad thing because it's still aggressive.
Right.
Spencer.
Aggies in this 1-3-1 right now. No, it's 2-3, I guess.
Picks up the dribble and goes back to Spencer. 10 on the shot clock. Hook pass to Spear for 3. She swished it. Spears, 6'3". She's got 20. That is a new Lady Vol high for her. 84-69. Abdur Rahim, Tennessee wanted to travel. Koulibaly.
Abdurrah just wanted the ball out of her hands.
The good thing is she got ahead of that center jump circle. Koulibaly attacks. all the way to the hoop and lays it in. 17 for Koulibaly.
Beautiful fake pass out of that drive, which created, and that meant Cooper went out and guarded the three-point shooter.
13 in the second half for AC. Spencer, no good. Over the back goes Cooper. It is loose and held ball. Goes to Texas A&M. And a timeout. Samara Spencer, the hook pass. Jewel Spear, her 6th three. She leads all scorers with 20. Tennessee has the 84-71 lead on Texas A&M. 4:21 to play here in the fourth. Aggie basketball from Learfield is in the bonus. Hollingshed, Spear, Spencer, Cooper, and Boyd for Tennessee.
The Aggies still have 2 of their timeouts, and remember, Joni Taylor had to use 2 of them in the first half, just to keep this game from getting completely out of hand. Tennessee with 3.
The inbound to Soleil Williams with Aisha Koulibaly, Janae Kent, Jada Malone, and Amir Abdur-Rahim. Across the timeline, Williams. Attacking Janae Kent, she pushed off. That one's too easy.
That's 2 in a row. Janae trying to get to the goal. She
4
got her
on Janae.
Yeah, got her once with the shoulder, once with the arm.
And again, that's Samara Spencer, and it's a senior right there. 84-71. Aggies' 23rd turnover. 4 minutes to play. Turning down the Hollingshed screen. Goes to Jillian. Spear, top of the arc, guarded by Abdur-Rahim. Gets into the paint. Driving the right baseline. Hollingshed, reverse layup is no good. Abdur-Rahim had it, lost it. Soleil comes out of the pack, into the front court, left side of the floor. Nearly turned over, save. Koulibaly spins, attacks, and it falls for AC. She's got 19. 84-73 with 3.5 to play. In-out dribble with the left hand. Cooper traveled. And
I'll agree with the official on that one.
Turnover number 19 on Tennessee, and here's Erica Moon. Go ahead,
I was ready.
How about Aisha getting away from Cooper?
And kind of got the Cooper roll right there on the rim. You asked for the home court rule.
There it is.
On our home court side right there.
84-73, 19 for Koulibaly. Into Moon. Into the front court. Plenty of time to spare. 84-73, Tennessee. 3:20 left.
This is one of the new sets Joni talked about. Haven't seen Aisha at the point guard all season.
Cut off by Cooper, right elbow. In and out, no good. And the rebound, Spencer. She has just 6 points, but 7 assists, and that's her 5th rebound.
Aggies have some substitutions at the scores table.
Spearman playing with 4 personal fouls, drives on Malone and lays it in with the left hand.
Yeah,
13 for Z Spearman.
Jada just went out and guarded. I would have just give her the 3. If she's gonna make it, she makes it.
She has hit 8 this year. 86-73, 2:40 to play. Moon double team backcourt. 3 seconds to get across the timeline. Throws into the front court. Malone in the right corner. To Kent. Missed the layup and a foul. Got Cooper in the air and Talasia with the foul. And Kent to the line.
That's 5 on Cooper, right?
No.
No, that's 4, only her 4th?
4.
They're getting better at the scoreboard here. Because I used to be, it'd take like a couple of seconds. Aisha to the bench. I'm sure they're not going to keep her there but about 30 seconds.
Try to buy a little time.
Yeah, I mean, Sahar's back into the ball game.
And Janae, who just did 2 technical free throws, is back on the line.
Sahar, Lauren Ware's back into the ball game. Talia Parker.
86-74. And put her in double figures now with 10. For the 4th time this season. She had 10 in the opener. 14 against Syracuse in the SEC ACC Challenge. And 11 against Western Michigan. 86-75, Tennessee, 2:25 to play. Spencer and Spearman. Little 2-man game by Gary Blair's signature.
Yep.
Spencer attacks through the lane. Left wing 3. May have gotten a piece. Spear gets her own. Back up top to Spencer. Reset shot clock at 20. Whitehorn playing with 4 fouls. Attacks. And she'll go to the line. Aggies want a push off. Whitehorn's going to the line.
I think they called that on Janae. I'll be right here. That's her 5th.
Yeah.
That brings Aisha back into the ball. Nope, they're going small. Lauren's coming out.
Well, who's for Janae then?
Nobody yet. Joni should take all 30 seconds.
I don't think they've seen Janae with 5.
Well, no, the officials are telling her right now. Now, Lauren just checked out, but they'll allow her to check back in since Janae fouled out.
I got you. So 10 for Janae Kemp.
But I might have taken all 30 seconds on that one.
Oh, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Whitehorn at the line. First time tonight, 82% this season.
Just to give your own team a little blow, too.
There was the old saying, Tap, that on the road you got 30 seconds, at home you got 60, right?
Yeah.
If you had a generous person on, as you were talking about, that horn.
Oh, I forgot to start the stopwatch.
Darn it. Whitehorn hits both. Whitehorn has 13. 6 in this quarter. 88-75 as we approach 2 to play.
Aisha Coulibaly asked the official, I can run the baseline,
It's a great question to ask. It's a great question after the made free throw.
When in doubt.
Yep. Coulibaly attacks. Offensive foul.
Wait.
Both officials, they're going to say it's on Spencer.
I think they said she
foul.
moved. And the ball was going towards the official underneath. And that used to be the person that always made the call. I've seen more of them being called by the person on the top. But the official underneath the basket said, no. There was movement to get in front of her. Oh, kind of turned her shoulder a little bit.
Brenda Pantoja is the one on the baseline. Angel Kent was the slot official on the left side.
And I'll be honest, I thought originally that it was. I thought she was in better position than she was. That's why that person, a lot of times underneath the basket, sees a lot more than the people up at top.
Third time with 20 or more for Coulibaly this season. She makes 1 of 2 offensive rebounds. Sahara Jones. For Ware. Wide open on the left side. Calling for it is Talia Parker. Oh, missed that. Rebound. Tennessee coming out of the pack is Spear. 1:30 left. 88-76. Spencer into the front court. Again, both teams in the bonus. Sahara Jones.
Extending the defense.
Attacking, driving on Ware underneath the basket as she's falling out of bounds. Saves. So does Spear on the sideline. Cooper into the right corner. Catch and shoot. And the foul. Spearman gets knocked down by Ware on the Spencer three-point attempt.
They've been battling all game. I was watching the ball right there, but I mean, they've been going at it hard. Again, it's a tough call right there for the Aggies because the ball was, they would have had the missed shot rebound.
Spearman 2 with 1:16 to play, 88-76. And that one falls off to the right. Here you go, Tap. Underneath Spencer. Did she go out of bounds? She tiptoed. Ooh, did she step out before the pass?
So we're not under,
No good on both, and a lane violation on Texas A&M. A mulligan for Spearman, who had hit 5 of 6. All in the second half. Lauren Ware.
Okay.
And just like a mulligan, she stripes it right down the middle. 89-76. 1:16 to play. Coulibaly can run the baseline. It's a 5-second call. That's a killer.
Yeah, and Erica Moon tried to go deep, and that's where Joni's going, no, you have to be the one to go back to the basketball.
This is a Tennessee team that already owns 15 backcourt violations.
Yeah.
But you don't always talk, that's a 5-second call and underneath their own basket. Moon leads. And now Spencer inbounds underneath their own hoop, deep to Spearman. 1:10 remaining. Tennessee's up 13, 89-76.
They have to do something they don't like to do.
Yeah.
Not attack.
And the foul by Soleil Williams will put Whitehorn on the line. 23 assists for Tennessee on 34 field goals. They're 10 of 23 beyond the arc. They are now 11 of 19 from the line, with Whitehorn getting 2.
And that's so much of their game, sharing the basketball. I mean, we've seen it around the perimeter. We've seen it on dribble drive penetration, nice little pocket passes. I mean, they just do a phenomenal job. And give credit to the other teammates to get themselves in position to make easy passes.
And that rapport is only going to grow as they play more and more under Kim Caldwell. Baseball pass for Soleil Williams, knocked out by Spencer. Ooh, going to say she knocked it off Soleil Williams.
Yeah, I kind of thought Soleil kind of knocked it forward myself.
So Tennessee will inbound. Off to our left. The inbound, Cooper into the front court with a minute left. 91-76, Tennessee. Tennessee learn a little bit more about themselves tonight, do you think?
I think they did, but I think Texas A&M did also.
That was my next question. With the left hand, left it short, the rebound. I thought the third quarter was very important. Remember Joni said we're still looking for an identity, or it's still coming into view? Parker misses the 3. Saved by Cooper to Whitehorn, 35 seconds left. I think both schools can build off this one, can they not?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the Aggies, will never play another team that just plays with this kind of frenetic pace, both ends.
Whitehorn missed, but to Spearman. Miss, got her own. In the paint, Cooper. Shot clock off, out of the pack comes Soleil Williams. In-out dribble, crossover dribble, layup good by Soleil for her first points.
How about just that play? Getting on the floor, indicative, 12 seconds left, and they're still battling to get one last basket.
Kim Caldwell in Tennessee, 13-0 for the 7th time in Lady Vol history, and the first time since opening the 17-18 season at 15-0. Tennessee with a 91-78 win in this SEC opener over Texas A&M. Tennessee, they have 4 in double figures. Jewel Spear with 20, 16, Talasia Cooper. Z Spearman had 14, 15 for Ruby Whitehorn. The Aggies, Aisha Coulibaly with 20, and Sahara Jones with 17. Janae Kent in double figures, she had 10. For the final from Reed Arena, 91-78, Tennessee over Texas A&M. Our St. Joseph Health postgame show. Next, Aggie basketball from Learfield.